Today we are gonna build a LEGO Nightmare Before Christmas. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are here with my LEGO Microscale Back to the Future habitat. This is part of my new series of Microscale iconic movie scene into habitats. It's missing a couple of pieces here. You see it's missing the rope because I needed that for the Viking Microscale village that I built last week. But now we are gonna move this to the side and start with the fourth build of the series. Of course, it's time for Halloween, so I had to pick the most iconic Halloween movie, and I picked The Nightmare Before Christmas. So here on the right side of the screen, you can see the poster of the movie, and this is exactly what I'm trying to recreate here. I have to be honest, I actually never seen it, so that's the only reference that I'm gonna use to build this. So over here, we're gonna add the back side. You can see the color scheme is very simple. It's all black in the background, and then at the foreground, we are gonna have all this area in dark gray. Of course, we are gonna need to add a lot of things to make this a little bit more pop. So over here, you can see I have a wedge plate coming out that will help me to support this. So this is actually just a place to where I can add in the center one stud, because I need one connection point over there at the right space. I'm just going to use some tiles here to connect everything, so now everything is nice and solid. And now we are going to use this beautiful printed dish that comes from the Starry Night set, that is going to be the big moon in the background. And this is what we need to connect to that stud at the back. Over here I have a couple of transparent pieces and these droid arms. Later at the end you will see why I needed to connect that. Over here we can continue to build the base, again different levels in dark gray, and another help of pop of color with these let's say micro orange pumpkins. We're gonna put a bigger one later here at the front in the foreground, but here at the back I'm gonna go a little bit smaller. So over here we can complete the frame. So this is exactly the same structure that I'm using in all these iconic scene, to have the scale a little bit more in proportion. And now here I'm gonna start to build the hill that go and bridge over here in the poster. So I have here a structure with some modified plates, slopes, wedge plates, curve plates, a little bit of everything to achieve this a little bit conical shape. And I'm building this coming a little bit off the front of the build, but that's not gonna be an issue because this brick is still open to connect to another habitat to put them all together. Now over here to that jumper, I'm gonna connect this other structure. This is when we start to turn over towards the moon, and then at the front for the tip, I'm gonna use this cone piece to which I connected the whip. This whip is really perfect to achieve the shape that's gonna be in contrast with the moon in the background. So this is gonna be connected like this. And now you can see, if you look at this from the front, you can see perfectly how this looks in contrast with the moon. Now, over here, we just need to add a couple of pieces. So here I need to add the main character of the show. And to build him, I use one sort of blaster piece with two more droid arms coming here. And then for the head, I added one white stud. So this is because this character is actually very lean, very skinny. We are going to connect this to the whip. So this is gonna be one leg. This is the other leg that is a little bit tilted back, and then it's gonna hide a little bit behind this cone, okay? And then this is just gonna sit nicely inside that droid arm that we added earlier, so that it makes it look like these are the two legs and these are the two arms coming off on the side. Now, I think this needs a little bit more of a pop of color, and that's where we're gonna add this big pumpkin to which I add a minifigure head in black over here, so that we can connect to the jumper and give the last pop of color. And I have to say, probably I will have to watch this movie because I haven't watched it yet, but I'm really happy of the result, and I think that everybody can easily recognize what I'm building here. Of course, we can put it next to my recent one that was the Back to the Future build. And if you want to see some other, let's say, spooky builds, I recommend this one from 1 year ago. This is actually a minifigure on parade something a little bit similar to minifigure habitat, you can check over here on the left on the screen now. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Ciao, ciao!